Welcome to our video on iterating over a nested array of objects in JavaScript. If you're working with complex data structures, chances are you've encountered situations where you need to loop through an array of objects that contain other arrays or objects. This can be a daunting task, especially for those new to programming. In this video, we'll break down the process into simple steps and provide a clear explanation of how to achieve this in JavaScript. We'll cover what it means to iterate over a nested array of objects, why this is an essential skill to have as a developer, and most importantly, provide a step-by-step guide on how to do it. By the end of this video, you'll be confident in your ability to tackle even the most complex data structures. So let's dive right into it. Bye. When we talk about iterating over a nested array of objects, what we're referring to is the process of looping through an array that contains other arrays or objects as its element. This can be visualized as a tree-like structure, where each element in the main array has its own set of sub-elements. To illustrate this, let's consider a real-world example. Imagine you're building an e-commerce application, and you have an array of products, where each product is an object that contains details like name, price, and reviews. However, within the reviews section, you might have another nested array containing individual review objects with their own set of properties. The goal here is to create a new object that consolidates specific information from these nested arrays and objects. To achieve this, we'll need to employ techniques such as nesting loops or using recursive functions. One common approach is to use the for each method in JavaScript, which allows us to execute a provided function once for each array element. However, when dealing with nested structures, you might find yourself needing to nest these for each calls inside one another, creating what's often referred to as callback hell. An alternative and more elegant approach involves utilizing the map method, which creates a new array populated with the results of calling a provided function on every element in the calling array. By combining map with object destructuring, we can elegantly extract specific properties from our nested objects and create a new consolidated object. To summarize, iterating over a nested array of objects involves understanding your data structure, deciding what information you want to consolidate, and choosing the right JavaScript methods to achieve this. Key points to remember include understanding the concept of nested arrays and objects, knowing how to use for each for simple iterations, learning to apply map for more complex transformations and consolidations, practicing object destructuring to extract specific properties. That's it for today's video on iterating over a nested array of objects in JavaScript. We hope you found the explanation clear and helpful. If you have any questions or need further clarification on any of the steps, please don't hesitate to leave a comment below. If this content helped you, consider liking the video and subscribing for more programming tutorials and explanations. Your support means a lot to us. Well, until next time, happy coding.